I am being informed by my sources that there's some serious allegations that there are politicians in Hanover who have large storage of Hurricane Melissa supplies at their houses. I'm only telling you people what I'm getting, but the source is saying that some of these politicians have a vast amount of food items, solar lights, and all of that. We are called upon the minister, Sam Mackenzie, probably even the police, Mocha. Do some groundwork, do some intelligence, but if it is true, it would be sad, because politicians should not be storing stuff whilst persons are suffering. So, again, my information is that there are politicians, and these are allegations, let me just say it, who have a large amount of Hurricane Melissa relief supply, whether at houses or at buildings under their constructive or actual control. Hanover needs them. Politicians, if this is true, please give it to the people. They need it. Please, please.
Good morning, Bookers. How are you? Ooh, she pretty. She pretty today. But then again, she always pretty. Anywho, how you guys doing? Another day, another dollar. And another day of comrades having the block hot. The block is hot. Today is the day that Comrade Justice Skies won't tell us what the hell him plan on doing with Jarlin. Everybody, all eyes on him. For me, I think I don't want them to. I don't even know where they at in the thick of things. I just hope that whatever him get is about 25 years, nothing less. Gotta be more. But one of the things that I found interesting yesterday, I was very busy, so I didn't have any time to be following up this mess yesterday, as I usually do. But I was reading a little snippet where, you know, what I realized is that there's two different types of justice in Jamaica. And as soon as you bottom feeders realize that is the better off you're going to be when you're out here cussing people for politicians. Okay? Because one of the first things they did was close out reporters from being in the room, in the courtroom. But I promise you, bits and pieces gonna come out, because you know Jamaican, anywhere more than two people, they're not serious, and especially anywhere more than two comrades, is nothing there is private. So we going to find out. But what we learned yesterday is that after Jarlin unalive Melissa and the bed full of blood, not little bit of blood, what he did was, and I spoke about this yesterday in my video, I said somebody had to help him, because Jarlin is no Hulk. But what I found extremely interesting is that he called, the article said he called one of the 4 sitting VP that we had at that time, and the murder was committed in 2023. So it was Damien, Paulwell, Mikhail, and McNeil. Well, what Jarlin did, Jarlin called one of them no mention of which one, but Jarlin called one of them. I mean, me certain of Paulwell, because Paulwell not fool up with them way there. I'm almost certain of Egdred either, because you know Egdred out there on a mission. So I would think it's Mikhail, because Imam Mikhail a Ben Chambati from the little I know. But what I am called Mikhail or allegedly, him called one of the 4 VP and asked them to buy a bed. And of course, you know, his plan was in motion. And whoever him called, one of the 4 VP at the time, to buy a bed for him, they told him no. Kudos to who it was. You know, when we cuss PMP, we're going to cuss PMP. But when, as I said before, we're going to be objective in these blogs as best as we can. Whichever one of the VP him called for help him, for ask him to buy a bed, mattress, whatever it was, them tell him no. So in my little brain, I'm thinking that person, whichever one of the 4 VP it was at the time, that must have been the person that sounded the alarm to PJ, allegedly, that hey, some kind of plug one with Jordan and his wife death. Hence, the cremation was stopped. And I'm saying all of this to say, you got to be extremely comfortable with a person for you to call them in a bid to help you cover up a murder. Sad, ain't it? So today, we all sit by our phones or computer, whatever devices we're using, and we all sit there and we're waiting. We're waiting with bated breath to see what kind of justice is gonna hand it down for Melissa. We're also waiting to see how, you know, the average Jamaican can thief some ackee and him get sentenced, and no mercy was spared to sentence him because him thief some ackee. But here we have a politician who has committed the ultimate sin. He took someone's life, his wife's life, and we are waiting to see how they're gonna play politics in the sentencing of this killer. One can only hope for the best. One can only hope that justice will prevail and the truth, the horrific truth, detailed truth of how this murder was executed can come out, so it will be forever tainted. We will forever have a picture that a paintbrush that we can paint the PMP with to say, God damn, this man Jordan was this close. The last picture we have of him with the PMP is him holding an umbrella over Comrade Leader head. He was this close in getting a seat, because we know he a part of the Big Boys Club. So we know he was just like how them pick up McNeil and roll him down and go run Dennis Meadows out of where he come from. We know he was this close in getting a seat from the Big Boys Club to represent us. And the mere thought of that makes me nauseous. To think that was, we escape it. Jamaicans escape it by the skin of our teeth, as old time people used to say. And I have a short video this morning. Have a very busy day. So as usual, you know, the truth has no friends. And I'm waiting by my phone, just as how you all are waiting to see what is really going to be the end of Joyland today. That's all I got. We'll talk later. Bye.